Hi there, I hope you are doing well. Welcome to another video of Geology at Glance. Today we are going to discuss volcanism. What is a volcano? The word volcano comes from the Roman god of fire, Vulcan. A volcano is a place on Earth's surface where molten rock, gases, and pyroclastic debris erupt from the Earth crust. Now we are going to discuss structure or features of a volcano. Volcano, a vent on Earth's surface through which lava erupts. Hotspot, a thermal plume of magma which rises underneath a tectonic plate. Magma chamber, an underground chamber storing molten rock. Crater, a large opening at the top of volcano from which gases, lava, and ash escape. Secondary crater, a small crater often cut into a side of large cone. Vent, pipe taking magma towards the main crater. Magma, molten rock under the ground. Lava, molten rock which reaches the ground surface. Now we are going to discuss some popular classifications of volcano. A popular way of classifying magmatic volcanoes is by their frequency of eruption. On basis of this frequency, volcanoes has been classified as active, dormant, and extinct. Active volcanoes are those which erupt regularly or have erupted in historical time are called active. Dormant volcanoes are those that have not erupted in historical time but are capable of eruption in near future, or vice versa. Extinct volcano is third category of this classification. These are those volcanoes that have not erupted historically, show major erosion, and have no signs of activity. Now we are going to discuss types of volcanoes. Volcanoes differ in many features like height, shape, slope, steepness. Some are large or tall cones and others are just cracks in the ground. The shape of volcano is related to composition of its magma. Composite, shield, cinder cones, and supervolcanoes are the main types of volcanoes. First of all, we are going to discuss shield volcano. Shield volcanoes are the largest volcano on Earth. They don't have conical peaks like composite volcanoes. Instead, they are broad volcanoes with gentle slopes, and these are shaped somewhat like warrior shield laying on a flat earth. Shield volcanoes are truly massive. Shield volcanoes are usually constructed almost entirely of basaltic and andesitic lava. Large shield volcanoes are polygenetic, meaning that they can have many eruptions during their lifetime. Now we are going to discuss magma composition of shield volcano. Shield volcanoes are usually basalt but can be constructed of andesitic lava flows. These are some examples of basaltic lava and andesitic lava flows. Now we are going to discuss eruption types and classification of shield volcano. Most of shield volcano eruptions are non-explosive, usually ranging from 0 to 1 on volcanic explosivity index. These eruptions produce fluid lava flows and may produce fire fountains. High rates of eruptions help produce lava flows that travel fast and can cover large areas. Rarely, explosive erratic eruptions can be occur. Now we are going to discuss occurrence of shield volcanoes. Shield volcanoes can occur anywhere where there is basalt or andesitic volcanism, including oceanic hotspot cracks, such as in Hawaiian Islands. They can be present at mid-oceanic spreading ridges. They are present in a wide variety of continental environments, including adjacent to subduction zone, in continental rift zone, and in other intercontinental settings. Here is a complete descriptive picture of shield volcano, explaining its various features and prevailing wind direction. Now we are going to discuss composite volcano. Composite volcano is conical with a concave shape that is steeper near the top. These mountains commonly have snow-covered peaks standing high above the surrounding mountainous terrain. Composite cones are large volcanoes composed of lava flows, pyroclastic deposits, and mud flows. Composite volcanoes remain active over large periods and can erupt periodically. These volcanoes are also called stratovolcanoes, but some geologists avoid the use of term stratovolcano because these volcanoes typically are not stratified. Now we are going to discuss magma composition of composite volcano. These volcanoes erupt a range of compositions from basalt to rhyolite, but intermediate and dacitic magmas are most common. Now we are going to discuss eruption types and classification of this volcano. These volcanoes experience many eruptions as well as many different types of eruptions during their history and evolution. These volcanoes experience many eruptions as well as many different types of eruptions during their history and evolution. Eruptions can be phreatic, phreatomagmatic, and magmatic. Stratovolcanoes are polygenetic and are typically active over a period of hundreds of thousands of years or longer, with multiple eruptions and intervening dormant periods in between. Now we are going to discuss occurrence of composite volcanoes. These volcanoes are usually found along the Pacific Ring of Fire and are usually found above the subduction zones. Subduction of Pacific Plate underneath the North American Plate has produced many composite volcanoes. Here is the complete descriptive picture of composite volcano. Now we are going to discuss cinder cone volcano. Cinder cone volcanoes are the most common type of volcano in the world. They may look like an idealized depiction of a volcano as they are deep, conical hills and have usually a prominent crater at the top. Cinder cones are more technically known as scotia cones. Cinder cones are often surrounded by dark lava flows eruptions near its base. Most cinder cones are few hundred feet tall, rarely larger than 600 to 900 feet. Each cinder cone usually is its own edifice built up around a central vent. Now we are going to discuss magma composition of cinder cone volcanoes. Most cinder cone volcanoes are basaltic to basaltic andesite in composition, but they may be andesitic. Cinder cones are made up of layers of pebble-sized or larger cinders and layers of ash. Larger volcanic bombs and blocks may also be present. Now we are going to discuss its eruption types and classification. The eruptions of most cinder cones are usually mild to moderate explosive. Cinder cones eruptions are usually 1 to 2 on volcanic explosivity index and can be rarely as high as 4. Cinder cones are generally monogenetic, means they can only produce one single eruptive episode. Cinder cones eruptions usually have a short duration. Half of all historic cinder cone eruptions have lasted only 30 days and 95% have lasted less than 1 year. Now we are going to discuss its occurrence. Cinder cones commonly occur in association with other volcanoes. They may occur within calders near volcanic domes and as satellite cones on the flakes of composite and shear volcanoes. Cinder cones frequently occur in volcanic fields with as many as hundreds of other cinder cones. Now here is a complete descriptive picture of cinder cone volcano. Now we are going to discuss supervolcano, or it can be also called extreme volcanoes. The largest volcano on earth is Hawaii, Mauna Loa. It is 6 miles away from and tall from seafloor to its summit. The largest volcano in our solar system is perhaps Olympus Mons on the planet Mars. Now we are going to discuss some volcanoes of Pakistan. Koh Sultan is an extinct volcano of Pleistocene age in Chagai magmatic belt of Balochistan. Chandragupta is a mud volcano located in Balochistan. Jibal-e-Ghurab is a mud volcano located in Balochistan. Neza-e-Sultan is also located in Chagai district, Balochistan, Pakistan. Neza-e-Sultan is extinct volcano and only its magma chamber is remain. Thank you for watching. For more videos, don't forget to follow, subscribe and like. Thank you.